And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday so far. Talking about how things are shaping up here as you're starting out your day. Mostly clear skies out there. That cold front kind of skewered some of that upper level moisture on out of the area. And well, we're going to be seeing clear skies here as we start out the day. So let's look at your day track forecast. Actually, we'll start with your temperature trend here rather first, where we got up to 67 yesterday afternoon. Beautiful afternoon. But you can see when that cold front came in right around 8, 9 o'clock last night, you can see it went from 65 to 53 in just a matter of about an hour. Since then, we've dropped down into the upper 20s. So we're going to start out this morning down in the 20s. Wind chills will be down around the single digits for some of those cooler parts of the area. But the good news is winds are going to be generally around 10 miles an hour, if not less, for most of the day today. You'll see those winds start out the day out of the north, eventually turning out of the east, and then ultimately southeast as we wrap up this afternoon. Maybe some increasing clouds at times, but we'll generally end the day with maybe some partly cloudy skies. A high of only 55 here in Amarillo today. That's about 13 degrees below our normal for this time of year. You're going to see generally mid-50s across much of the area, maybe some places a few degrees cooler than others, but generally about 5 degrees is about the big swing that we're going to see from one end of the area to the next before, dropping down going into this evening. Now, our next weather maker, unfortunately, we're tracking a couple of windy days this week, namely Thursday and Friday. So let's jump right in and take a look at what's setting it up. We're going to see a typical dry line, very spring-like type setup where the dry line is going to advance through the area. And well, what you're going to see is if you're on the eastern side there, you're going to see more moisture in the atmosphere. And when that dry line advances, it's going to spur on some severe weather. So far, model data suggests that's going to be happening east of the Texas Panhandle. We're not going to be expecting any for us. That could change, but as it sits right now, looks like we're going to find ourselves on this western side. And the western side of the dry line is windy and it is dry. So unfortunately, we're going to be seeing some critical fire danger, especially for Thursday and Friday. So already we have some watches and warnings for Thursday. Nothing for Friday as of yet. But you'll see a fire weather watch. That's all those counties in tan. And then that high wind watch, that is over in kind of the northwestern corner of the area. That'll be for wind gusts upwards or in excess of 65 miles an hour. So we're going to be keeping a very close eye on that as we work our way through the week. So let's take a look at that 7-day supercast. 55 for today, 33 tonight. As you can see, those variable winds, they're going to be changing directions throughout the day. We're going to see 75 by Thursday and then 80 by Thursday there, and then 70 on Friday with those windy conditions. I think Friday will probably be our peak, and you'll see those winds kind of settle down around 10 to 20 miles an hour for the rest of the weekend going into early next week. But you'll notice after today, every single one of those daytime highs is above normal for this time of year.